Some of the quietest people in the room are actually the ones noticing everything. You know that one person who barely talks in a group, but when they finally say something, everybody goes silent? Yeah, there's a reason for that. Psychology says people who don't talk much are often misunderstood. Some people think they're rude, awkward, or boring. But in reality, quiet people usually have minds that are way louder than their voices. Think about it. While everyone else is busy talking over each other like it's a free-for-all podcast, the quiet person is sitting there collecting information like a human FBI agent. And honestly, that's kind of scary. One of the biggest reasons quiet people stay quiet is because they observe before they trust. They don't instantly open up to everybody. Their brain is basically like, should I talk to this person, or should I protect my peace today? And most of the time, peace wins. Psychologists say quieter people tend to process thoughts more deeply. That means they don't just say the first thing that pops into their head. Unlike that one friend who says, I have an idea, and suddenly everybody's embarrassed in public. Quiet people replay conversations in their minds, analyze situations, and think carefully before speaking. Sometimes too carefully, like they'll finally think of the perfect comeback 3 business days later. Another interesting thing? People who don't talk much are usually emotionally aware. They notice tiny details others miss: voice tone, facial expressions, awkward energy, fake smiles, everything. You can say, I'm fine, but a quiet person will look at you like, no, you fought with someone at 2:17 p.m. That's because silence sharpens observation. And here's something most people don't realize. Being quiet does not always mean being shy. Some quiet people are actually super confident. They just don't feel the need to prove themselves every 5 seconds. They're not trying to dominate every conversation like it's a TED Talk competition. They know something powerful. Not every thought needs an audience. In fact, psychology often links silence with self-control. People who speak less are sometimes better at managing emotions because they think before reacting. Meanwhile, loud emotional people will send a 7-paragraph message, then regret it immediately. Quiet people? They type the message, read it, delete it, retype it, delete it again, and finally send. Okay, but don't mistake silence for weakness. Some of the strongest people emotionally are the quiet ones. They've learned to protect their energy instead of wasting it explaining themselves to everyone. And funny enough, quiet people often make the best listeners. When you talk to them, they actually pay attention instead of waiting for their turn to speak. That's rare nowadays. Most conversations today are basically, you talk for 10 seconds, then I talk about myself for 20 minutes. Quiet people are different. They remember details. They notice patterns. And because they listen so much, people naturally trust them. That's why strangers randomly open up to quiet people sometimes. A cashier after 2 minutes. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but my marriage is struggling. And the quiet person is just standing there holding chips and a cold drink like, what? Another psychological trait of quiet people is that they often enjoy being alone. Not because they hate people, but because solitude helps them recharge. For them, silence feels peaceful, not lonely. While some people get uncomfortable sitting alone with their thoughts, quiet people can spend hours in their own minds creating stories, ideas, plans, and imaginary arguments they'll never actually say out loud. And yes, they absolutely win those imaginary arguments every single time. But there's also a hidden struggle people don't talk about. Quiet people are often misunderstood. Others may assume they're arrogant, angry, or uninterested, just because they're not constantly talking. Society usually rewards the loudest voice in the room, even when the smartest person is sitting quietly in the corner. That's frustrating, because sometimes quiet people have incredible ideas, they just need the right environment to express them. And once they feel comfortable, completely different person. Suddenly they won't stop talking. Now everybody's shocked. It's like unlocking a secret character in a video game. Psychology also shows that quieter people often value meaningful conversations over small talk. They don't enjoy fake interactions like, wow, crazy weather today. They want real conversations. Dreams, fears, life, purpose, random deep thoughts at 2 a.m. That's where they feel connected. And honestly, the world needs more quiet people. Because while loud people fill the room with noise, quiet people fill it with awareness. They remind us that intelligence isn't always loud. Confidence isn't always obvious. And sometimes the people saying the least understand the most. So if you're someone who doesn't talk much, there's nothing wrong with you. You're probably just thinking more than you're speaking. And in a world where everybody wants attention, that's actually a superpower.